Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for July 27th. Currently looking at the U.S.-Japanese yen pair. This particular pair closed up, but did not close above previous resistance. I do anticipate this pair either moving sideways or pulling back during this next session. We are at previous support, which is now resistance if you scroll over to your left or your chart. We are looking for this pair to move potentially as high as 96.00, possibly as low as 93.96. Look for some resistance around 95.50 and look for some support around 94.45 in this particular pair. Now, switching over to the Euro USD pair. This pair once again went and tested previous resistance just a little bit higher, so we have an area of resistance. As you can see, it's been tested 3 times. Did pull back significantly prior to the close, back in line with some of the closing resistance that we've had. Look for this pair to possibly go as high as 143.93, possibly as low as 140.84. Look for some resistance around 142.75 and look for some support around 141.41 in this particular pair. Now, switching to the pound US dollar pair, this pair moved higher during today's session. Overall, still moving sideways. Did test the lows, some support that we've tested before. Tested that again today. Did close a little bit higher, moving sideways overall. Look for this pair to potentially move as high as 166.37, possibly as low as 162.67. Look for some resistance around 165.50 and look for some support around 164.26. Now, switching to the US Swiss, this particular pair moved higher and lower, formed somewhat of a doji bar. This could indicate that we're going to have a reversal to the upside after this bar down. Really not enough bars to say conclusively. As when we get a doji bar here, when the obvious trend has been to the downside, then it's a little bit more significant than it is right here. But nonetheless, something to note. Now, take a look or look for this pair to go as high as 1.0959, possibly as low as 10621. Look for some resistance around 10750 and look for some support around 1.0650 in this pair. Now, there are real no news announcements until we get into tomorrow's session. And as far as what I'm looking at, there's very little going on overall. Something I want you to take a look at, though, we do have this pair, the US Swiss, has moved much lower, tagged this low, and then has come up and come back down. If you draw your trend line, definitely look for a break of this session's low. And if you back out, if you back out far enough, you can see that we've hit this area before. So we could definitely see it move to some of the lower points of support that we've had previously in this pair. You really have to zoom out a ways to see this, but we could definitely get this. This pair could definitely move lower and break through that and then continue on lower. So definitely keep an eye on this particular session's low right here. Well, that about does it for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.